Hey creative friends, welcome to my channel and welcome to another crafty video. This video is going to be so much fun. I love these things. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you how to make a decoupage candle. And what you do, look at that, isn't that the cutest thing? That is made with a candle and then a napkin. And I'll show you what I'm doing. So this one though, I'm not doing a Christmas one, I'm going to do a fall one because we've got, about 10 people will be here for Thanksgiving and I want to make a nice centerpiece. So I went ahead and made these little ones, see there? So cute. And I'm going to make a big one for you. But the ones I'm going to do, like I said, are for our Thanksgiving table. But you can do them for all different holidays. And I'll show you here is a Christmas one. And this is made with napkins. Now these candles I got at Joann's, and the little votive candles I got at Joann's, but this little middle-sized one I got at Dollar Tree. So you can get your candles anywhere. They just should have like a straight side. It just makes it easier. So you also want to get napkins. Now I got some of these at Joann's. Can't remember. I think these were from Walmart and these are from the Dollar Tree or vice versa. Either way, I'm going to use these smaller ones to decorate this candle that I'll show you. But also, here's some of this one. You can see that's the napkin I used to make this candle. But be careful when you get your napkins because sometimes there's different design on the inside also, and you don't want to get rid of that because now see, I could use this and do it around a little candle. So see, you just don't want to get rid of any decoration part of your napkins. But I'm going to show you. Oh, see, this one's cute. I don't know if there's anything on the inside of this one. Let's look. I don't think. Nope, there's two guys though. Pictures twice, so you can make two candles with that. And this one, you could just it would look like that. But I'll show you. Let's just go through it. So it's super simple. You need a decorative piece of tissue or napkin, and you need a candle, and you need a heat source. Now I have seen people use blow dryers, clothes irons, those the heat guns that you use for like card making and embossing. And I just have my little mini Walmart iron that I use in my sewing table all the time. And so what you do is you're going to take your napkin, and I basically have cut the one side off of the napkin that I'm going to use for this. Oh, and parchment paper. Parchment, you need a piece of parchment paper too. But I basically cut this side off. Then what you do is you want to divide it. Most napkins are 2-ply, sometimes even 3-ply if they're really good quality. But the design is only on the top layer. So you're going to cut through. Now you can see there's that top layer coming off of there, but see, it peels. It's kind of sometimes a little hard, so you want to I'll show you a trick. So I got this pin. Sometimes if you need to get it started, I just didn't want you guys to have to watch. You find yourself a little split where they're kind of dividing, and you can stick your pin in there. Gosh, let me find a spot. There we go. Kind of divided right there. Either way, sometimes, oop, there it is. So you can see, oh, it kind of divided right there, the 2 plies. And then I can stick my pin down in, I can't see it from the side. There we go. There. And then you can stick your pin down in through. You could use a toothpick, but I kind of like using this pin. There we go. Because then you can just kind of carefully slide it through there. Can you see? So you kind of slide it through there, and that will make your pocket. And this now is where you can start tearing it apart. So you just carefully start pulling the 2 layers apart. There you go. And sometimes around the edge it'll have this little, almost like little quilting little dots on there, and that's just to press the plies together. So it's okay if you leave that on there. So there you have your picture. Now this picture is basically just going to go on the side of the candle, but you kind of want to get rid of all this extra on here so you can tear it, but it's tough. And so if you want to tear it easier, you can take a little tiny bit of water on your fingers, and seriously, you don't need much because these napkins are made to absorb. So if your fingers are wet, it's easier to pull. And when you pull those rough edges like that, that is going to make it kind of mix in with the wax on the candle, because the wax is going to get hot, and basically it just kind of absorbs the picture into the wax. So let me get this all picked off here and I'll show you. Now this is one of those crafts that we did at our workshop, our November workshop at the end of the year, our group. Oops. And that's okay too, because it will just become part of the wax. You won't even know that that tore. So don't give up. Anyway, our group does the craft workshop at the end of the year in November, and it's super popular and it's a lot of fun. And this is one of the things that I showed at that workshop. So that was fun. Let me see. Here we go. Ink. Get right there. Okay, so see how I kind of made it rough around the edges there. And now, this is the simplest thing ever. I'm just gonna, some people will actually take their iron and just kind of touch it. I don't necessarily worry about it. Just touch it to give it a little bit of a spot where you can stick your picture. But I don't really worry about it. Get that little part there. And there we have it. Now I'm gonna lay it on my parchment. Make sure this folded part is nice and flat right there. And then I'm gonna wrap the parchment around it. And you wanna wrap it. I leave little tabs up so I can pull it super tight. I want to pull that parchment super tight on there. I don't want that picture on there. I don't know what that is. Get that off there for my last candle. Okay. So I want to get a good handle on this parchment, pulling it tight. Okay. I actually want to need to lay that more in the center. So I've got, let's see if I can get that, yeah. There, because I want to have the two edges right there. See how you can hold it super tight now? Now you're just going to take your iron and you're going to go up and down, and you can see how it's starting to look wet. See that? That is the candle wax melting and kind of making that napkin become one with the candle. So I like to keep moving it or you're going to get flat spots. And you can see how it's starting to look wet there. Don't turn your iron too high. You don't want to do that. See how you just want to make sure that all of it, you can tell it's melting underneath there. And some people, I used to use one of those embossing guns, but your fingers get in the way and it gets hot on your fingers. This is just an easy way to do it. A little craft iron. I have a craft iron downstairs too. And then I went through my mom's stuff. She had 2 craft irons, so I'm like totally craft iron supplied, which is cool. Okay. So I like to keep this moving in a rocking motion to keep that round so I don't get any flat spots. Around the edges real good. Okay. So see how that looks? Now, I'm just going to peel the parchment off, and I see that this end is still not totally down, so I saw that that peeled up a little bit. So I want to go back, make sure that that end is well melted around the edge. Okay, get on there. Ooh, it's stuck. It's stuck to the parchment now. I'm going to let it cool on there. You just got to kind of work with it. I'm going to let that cool now. I'm going to go over to the other side and peel that away and peel it that direction. And voila, you have now got a decorated. And you can see there's a little bit that makes, like there's a little crease of wax on there. But if you just rub it, that little bit that's above the edge of the napkin will come off. And there you have a cute little decorated candle. So I've got this big candle. Oops. Oh, and turn your iron off of steam. So now I have this candle with these 2 candles, and I'm going to put them in a little centerpiece on my Thanksgiving table. And see, isn't that the cutest thing ever? So you could make this all different. You can make all different holidays. And I thought about taking one of these, and maybe for the Christmas one, you could put some of that artificial snow in there, and then pop this candle in one of these little bags, these acetate bags like this. You can get these at Walmart or Party City or any of those places. We don't have any of those party stores here, but, and then you could just tie a bow around it and give someone that as a gift. What a nice thing. Or maybe do the smaller version of it, put that in there, tie a cute bow around it, and give that like as a teacher's gift. So, there you have it. Napkin and candle, little decoupage decorated candles for any holiday. And I think I need to make some more Christmas ones because I'm going to put this in my Christmas centerpiece. But these will be nice for Thanksgiving, all lit in the table looking nice. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.